Hello, Diargus here. Welcome back to my Factorio series, the Manhattan Project. Okay, so we are going to do modules right now, and then we'll work on some more of, I think, finishing up the steel to get it full belt. But let's do modules this episode. So this design I used in my last series, mass production series. It's a design that you can find on Reddit by the user Nearly Dutch, and I absolutely love this design. It's a perfect ratio module build for speed modules, which there's one for speed modules because the ratio is slightly different. And then there's another one that's used by both the efficiency modules and their productivity modules. So if you look, you can see these both use 5 module 2s. There's 5 efficiency modules 2s and 5 productivity, but this one only uses 4. That's why they're different. So the ratios are not exactly the same. Now, we are going to build this with assembler level 2s because we are a little low on, I think we have like 30 up there, so we could probably get away with doing it. Actually, I don't think I have anything else needing them right now, so where are they? Right here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build them with these, actually. Just decided. Okay, so I'm going to use it in this area here. I do have this guy. Let's hook you up. Down. Go down. I'm not close enough. Man, I wish they would let you upgrade that reach. Okay. We'll add some more reports here in a second. We're going to need some advanced circuits and green circuits for this, but we're not going to actually take off the belt. We're going to do something a little different now with these because this design uses requester chests, which I really like. And that's kind of a level 3 base thing, but we're going to do it right here. And we need the level 3 assemblers. Okay. We'll swap up to that. Actually, we want this, right? Let's get that. Okay, so we can build it right here and we'll blueprint it so we can move it pretty easily. Okay, so you want 2 and then a space for some output and input, and then you're gonna have 3 that are going like this, and they're gonna have gaps in between them. Now this is for the speed modules, and this is gonna produce, the output is level 3 speed modules. It's not level 1 and level 2. They all feed into the level 3, and there's gonna be 2 of them, so this is basically doubled. So this is one side, right? You're gonna have your level 1s here, and they both feed into a level 2, and then the level 2s both feed into the level 3s, right? And now they're not going to be perfectly ratioed just quite yet. Here we go. Because what we want to do is we want to throw in some more speed modules for these things, and then we'll be good. Leave a gap there. Okay, so now we just need to hook everything up, and we can use regular fast inserters for these. We don't need stack inserters. And we make sure that the level 1s feed into the level 2s. I can run up there. There we go. And then make sure that the level 2s both feed into the level 3s, like so. And then the level 3s are going to feed out into 2. Oh, we want to make these long-handed inserters. They're going to go into 2 chests, 2 passive provider chests. I'm actually going to put these there. And I'm going to put the output one right there. So I'm doing it like this because there. We need some input for the 2 in the middle here, the 2 level 3s. And so we're going to use these and we're going to rotate those around the closest long-handed ones. And so now they'll be able to draw their supplies. Okay, that was quick. 5,000 for an atomic bomb. That's going to be fun. Okay, so let's set this up. This is speed module 3. Oops, here we go. These are speed module 2s. And those are 1s. Now, we're not done yet, but this will give us a better visual there. Okay, so now we need the input for all of these, right? And to make this compact, right, that's the beauty of this design, it's very compact. So we're gonna have an input chest coming from there. Requester chest, it's the input chest. And then one from this side for the level ones, right? Here and one there. And we'll do all the level ones at first. Okay, and so now here, middle there, there. The bots are bringing me more supplies. Okay, so we can see that they need advanced circuits and electronic circuits, right? And they need 5 of each, and it takes 15 seconds, so it takes a while, but we will speed these up, of course. They're going to go a little faster already because this is actually crafting at 1.25 speed, and then when we add speed modules, it'll go even faster than that. So we want to request green circuits and red circuits, right? And we'll just do 200 of each for now. We copy all those over, and there we go. All those look good. Oh, and we can copy them here as well. Okay, great. So that's the level 1s. Those are done. And now we want to do the level 2s. And kind of running out of room here, so we put those on the side here and here. Okay, and well, here and here. Okay, so for the level 2s, they take speed module 1s, which they're getting fed directly, and then they take advanced circuits and processing units. They take 30 seconds to build, and they need 5 of each, except for the speed modules. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll do red circuits, and then I want to copy that and paste it on these 4. Here we go. So we're only going to get 100 here. That's the default. I think that's fine. I mean, they're going to be running back and forth anyway. But we can always change those later. So we do have some red circuits somewhere, looks like, and they're already bringing it to us, which is nice. Now, if I do have a red circuit requester, where are they coming from, actually? Probably some chest, I hope. Okay. But no, I never added one back here, so that's okay. I wanted to make sure there wasn't another requester chest up here competing with like 20,000. Need to make sure that's not the case now that we have a place to put them. Okay, so finally, the module 3s, these two, they take the same as the modules 2s, so we can copy and paste those, which I just did. All right, and that's it. That's it for this end, right? That's the speed modules. The productivity and efficiency modules are a little different, but we do need to add power. So there's a few squares left here. We can also use substations, but we'll use those in the other design, I think. That up. And then we got some spare spaces for lights as well. Okay. And I think that's everything covered, but we'll put, I think, one right there. All right. Want to do lights here and here. There's a couple spots there. Probably do one here and one there. Let's hook that up and see how that looks. Looks pretty good. Okay. So the other thing we need to do, look at that circle of light. That's looking. We need to actually put green circuits, red circuits, and blue circuits into provider chests, right? And that's easy enough to do. If you watch my last series, I had multiple provider chests for all these circuits coming off the line, off the belt. Instead of putting it at the end of the belt, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw off kind of down here, and then we'll have logistic spots just have to travel, you know, really, really close. They don't have to go all the way up to the bus. So since we're going to do a bunch right here, we're going to actually lay down a whole bunch of roboports. And we'll put down like 4 here and maybe do some more over there in a bit once I have the other ones down. Okay, so let's start with you. A couple of lights. And then what I can do is I can bring down the supplies that I need. Something like that. Let's actually, I want to do that after this because I might move that. Let me copy that before I forget. New blueprint, copied, saved, and we will say you are module 3. Okay. I want to save that one. I think I already have a steel line in my book, my actual book. See this? So this one, okay. There's a difference here. If you create a book, your book is just in this game. If you go up here, these are actually through all playthroughs, right? No, I don't actually want any of these. And the problem is that multiplayer, you can get people adding them up here too. This is like open for everyone, so keep that in mind. But we're gonna add it here. Okay. I think I already have a steel line. Yeah, right there. So I don't actually need you. Don't need you. Gotta keep this clean. Don't need you. Okay. And we'll save that. All right, so what I want to do is I want to have blue circuits and surprise. Okay, so it's not balanced. We should probably balance this. Get balanced. Looks like it's kind of backed up there. We can balance it here as well. Might help a little bit. Okay, we'll do it like that. Kind of keep it out of the way a bit. So let's go this way and then come in. You can go like that. All right. Okay, so that'll drain that, and that way they can produce more quicker. Okay, we don't want this requester chest anymore because it'll be competing. Okay, so now it's backed up on this side. But at least now they are, since they're backed up here, they're able to go into the other side. So that's the point of that. We want to split this off, I think, and have it come down toward the modules. And we probably want it, there's a bunch of stuff here in the way. So we can do something like this. Stick to my convention of going the left to right gets precedent, and the undergrounds are for the north to south. Okay, so like right there. All right, now we're gonna have some. It looks like we're probably gonna have to expand this out anyway. This is not producing nearly enough. So we'll do that probably next. But what we're gonna do is, at the end of this line here, we'll put up some requester chests. I'm gonna pull down the red first. Let's do right there. Balance you. And unfortunately, there's some stone in the way, so we do need to kind of deal with that like this. Not ideal. Okay, so you come down like that. All right. Let's come up here and get. Actually, let's think about this. How do I want my final layout to look? Something like this, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna have provider chests, right? Leave some space. So we'll have probably 4 of each to start. And I want to be able to scale it, so I want to leave some room. Okay, let's pull this up. One of the problems I had in mass production was when I wanted to scale up the chests that I was getting, it was difficult to do because I was running out of space for one thing. I didn't plan it out well enough. And also, you can only pull so many with a stack inserter per line, and like 4 chests, maybe 5, is the max you can pull with stack inserter. So let's start with 5, since we know that's probably the max. Bluebell just doesn't deliver stuff fast enough to go any deeper than that, right? So if they're constantly taking out of these, you won't get any items past 4 to 5 chests. So I think the way I want to do it is have it... Okay, these guys are taking forever. Okay. The way that I want to do it is have an area right here, maybe like right here since we want a little bit more space, that has all the requester chests, and then I can expand down with multiple belts, right? So like blue would be here, and we can start with, we'll start with 6 each, because this is more than 5, but then we'll keep it on either side, right? I'm gonna move that over a bit. Belt. Okay, like that. Okay, and then you get your stack inserters and load them up like that. Okay, and then we're gonna leave a space between these, or power lines. Okay, so those will provide to the modules, and then the next one here can be the red belt. Straighten that out. And this way, if I want to take some more off, we'll see what it needs to be done for that. Still not perfect though, because like where am I going to put them, right? I'd have to have this whole thing for another belt. I guess I could have the belt come down and move these over and expand these out. So like put 5 here, 5 there, right? Just kind of want to make sure I have options. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so these will fill up. And I want them to just fill up. It's fine that they're stored there. Okay. And then the green belt one as well, right here. The green belt. I always say that. It's the green circuit belt. Shorten it. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna come right there. Power. We have to do this one because I didn't put 2 spaces there. Being naughty. Okay, so green, you come off right there. See if half. Okay. Go. So this is really only half, so I could probably do more if it starts draining it out too much. But I don't think that's going to be the issue. All right. So that should take care of. We don't even need a balancer anymore, really, because this is going to get. It's going to drain them like this, and any imbalance will get fixed right around here. But let's leave a space here for these to go down, and we'll put the module. The speed one can go right here, and then we can have it go down if we want more of them. I don't want to block this at all because I want this for loading if I need more. So we'll put these right. I'm going to leave a little bit of space for roboports. We'll do like that, and I can run between them, so that's fine. Actually, let's pick these up because I want to put the power pole where it's on the same square. So we'll just move these all down like that. Okay. I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's how it is. Okay. And we'll do some lights, these, and then under here. Okay, so you can see this is starting to work already, right? So there goes the first module was crafted. This one doesn't have green circuits yet. Doesn't have red circuits yet. I wish that it wasn't right on top of an ore patch, or yeah, iron ore patch, just because it's hard to see some of the blue inserters there, right? I can put concrete down, but concrete doesn't go over the ore patches, which is nice, but yeah, sometimes can be annoying. So okay, so you can see this is getting sucked up now pretty quickly, and looks like we might have. No, I think we're still okay. All right. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we'll do the efficiency and productivity module design, which will be pretty quick. And since we already did this, there's nothing more to do for that. We'll just plonk them down right here, and then we can scale down if we want more. We'll probably put a bank of roboports in between each one, and then we also want to go and introduce a lot more. Put some of these in here. We don't need all of those. Okay, we want a lot more logistic spots as well, so we'll go make sure we have more of those to put in. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.